Andrew, I'm going to show you a quick video on changing the head unit from a double din to a single din on a Golf. I've actually already done it, but this is just to give you a rundown on how I did it. Basically, the tools you'll need will be a small teaspoon and a T20 torx bit. That's all you're going to need to change the head unit on these. So you'll need a T20 torx bit and a tablespoon, sorry, a teaspoon. Obviously, if you're not going to manually wire in and everything, you need to buy an adapter kit. The kit what I bought was from a company called fitcaraudio.co.uk. It's a good kit. I didn't have any issues with it. The kit itself was, I think, £20. It comes with a this blanking adapter here, which allows you to give it, when you convert to a single din, gives you a little storage tray. You get this surround here, and what you get is an aerial adapter for powered aerials, and an actual block connector which converts it from the standard Volkswagen radio connection to a standard ISO adapter for your car. So what you need to do is, if you've got a dash like mine, you'll have this sort of grill thing here. Put the spoon in between the tiny little gap there. It will go in, trust us, when you find the right bloody hole. There we go. So that's in there, and what you're doing is you're literally just lifting it up like that, and that pops out. It's not, you just have to lever it forward very slightly like that, and it pops up instantly. That's your photo sensor there for your car to text, like your auto wipers and stuff like that. So you need to take this out, and then what you'll see down there's a little T20 torx screw. I can't see it here. There's a little T20 torx screw here. T20 torx screw down there. You got to unscrew that, and then what you've got to do is, this vent here does actually come up, but I don't know if I don't want to do it here, but it does actually come up. But you do the same technique for taking this out. Is literally pull up that. Well, smashing it, Andrew, hopefully. But it does come up. It's just a case of gently doing it. There we go. So this time you're not levering it all the way down, but put it in the gap at the end there. This little gap in the end here. Put it down. Only about probably about year much where the enemy fingernail is there. And then lift it up in the same principle again. So down there, lift it and break it, like I've just done, like a fucking gonad. Actually, I don't think I brought it. I think it just popped the thing out. And there we go. That pops up like that. Did I break it? Nope, I didn't. That's good. Right. So you've got this bit there then comes out. I'm trying not to disassemble the entire fucking dash again, like. This bit here pulls out, same principle. It doesn't have any. I'll just take it apart and show you, it's easier. The photo sensor has a little plug on there. You got to push this in to pull it out. Don't think I can do it in one hand. So push it in, pull out the clip, take off your photo sensor, and then what you're doing is, I can't do it, but you've got to take out that screw, and then this bit pops up again with the same principle. You're literally just putting it in, lifting it up and pulling it out. This entire black tray thing comes out here, it lifts up. It's like clipped in at the side, so be careful where you put it. The clips are if you just prise at these edges with a spoon very slowly and carefully. Actually no, it's not, sorry, it's this bit inside where it is. So you need to get the spoon at these edges here, like that. So that's what the clip in here, and then once you've gotten that, there's two further torx screws. There's one down here and one over this side. Take them out. Then what you got to do is prise it out from the back here. Which way did I do it again? I'm trying to think which way I did it now. Prise it out, lift it up slowly at the back, but not all the way. And then what you got to do is put the spoon in here, lift up slowly at the front, and then as you're doing it, pull it upwards and away, but don't do it hard. Just do it very slowly and carefully. Once you've got that, you'll have another torx screw here and another torx screw here behind this. Take that out. That allows you to remove this lower trim here. Same principle for taking this off, but do it very slowly as well, because there's clips. There's like a metal spring clip here, down here, one there and one there. What you're doing is, what I did to get this off and nothing broke was, I pulled it away, but I pulled it away starting from here. But what it is, I pulled it upwards at the same time. I didn't pull it away as in this way. I pulled it upwards towards the windscreen and away outwards, so it was actually sort of like this direction. I pulled it away, but I only did it very, very slowly and carefully. And then what you'll get is, once this fascia comes off, you'll get down to about this bit and it gets a bit sticky. So just do the same principle. What I did this instance was I pulled it in the direction I was coming off from. So if I was taking it off from this side, I pulled it that direction whilst pulling it outwards this way. And then come off, and then what you've got is you've got a screw here, there, and there holding in the head unit. Once they're off, there's 2 screws behind you. You don't actually have to take them out. You basically put your hand down behind here. Obviously once all this surrounds off, put the hand down behind there, use that to push the head unit out. Unclip the block connector by lifting up the flap at the bottom, and then just fit the ISO adapter to your car, and just fit the ISO adapter and plug it into your standard head unit. That then converts it. You'll need to plug in the aerial at the back of the head unit. I'll just get me over because I'm still in the car at the moment. This is the back of the factory old head unit. Probably not upside down, you dopey bastard. This is the factory old head unit. So you got like an ISO, you got like the equivalent of an ISO connector here. There's a little clip down this side. You literally pull it up, or pull it like sort of, if you imagine that's the side of it. If you pull it that way, and then that'll come out. These are the aerial connectors. On the kit I bought, it only has one, but it's working fine with one. I don't know if I can get rid of it here. Can I get rid? Can't remember where the bastard is now. You have got enough room in the dash to stuff everything down, by the way. It seems alright. I'm gonna do that and get it. Anyway, so what you've got is there's 2 plugs come out here. I just plugged it into the white one, I think. All I did was test the radio. I mean, it was working fine. I plugged it into the white one, and the radio was working fine. It was either white or the yellow. I think they both do the same thing. Don't think it matters, but I'm sure I plugged mine in the white one, and then once that's in, connect up all your ISO adapter leads. You'll have a red and a yellow. Supposedly on the kit I bought, you're supposed to run a red wire from the back of the. It does give you like a split lead. You're supposed to do a red wire to a switched ignition source, which is usually down there in the fuse box, or you got a retrofit to the cigarette lighter. But that's only if you want your car to come on when you turn. If you want your radio to come on when you turn the ignition on in the car. If you don't, then what it'll do is it'll be permanently live and white to the battery. So if you leave your radio switched on, it'll drain your battery. So just be careful on that. I'm not really fussed because I always take the radio out, or I take off the fascia, and I've never had an issue with batteries draining anyway. So I mean, it doesn't bother me that much, and obviously I'm happy to. I've got a car charger anyway, and then once you've done that, just reassemble everything back the way it goes, and you should have a working head unit. When it comes to assembling, it's the same principle again. Push it down, just click everything in place. With regards to the assembly, you've got to put the sunlight sensor wire through this bit here first, and then connect up. And then what it does, it goes through the top of this when you thread it through without being a fucking idiot. So that goes through there. I'll just put the sensor on. Everything then goes in place with a sort of like a short top. You notice this bit here, what you do is you take it off. It's just for the top vent. You've got 2 clips, you push them in at the sides here. You then take that out there, and then all you do is that's everything in place. And there's nothing. Make sure you put the back in first, and literally give it a tap. Can't do this without smashing it, which I think I've just done. No, I haven't. There we go. That's in place now. I'm a bit paranoid because I actually assembled this I'm a bit paranoid because obviously I did everything last night without a problem, and because I'm doing the video, it's probably going to go tits up now. And then this bit goes on like that. You literally, all you're doing is just putting it in the 2 holes, hit it in again, and then photo sensor, same thing. Don't have to hit it, just push it in. And there you go, that will be a fully assembled dash. Your choice where you want to put the tray, it doesn't really matter. Personally, I had mine up here. I think realistically I'd probably put it down here so it's more in line with the other one, but Doesn't really matter, it does the job. I can easily swap it. As I was mentioned, you've got tons of room behind this dash for putting all the wires. You've got loads of wires, but I just stuffed everything down behind. I've had any issues. The only thing you got to remember is when you get the head unit, you'll get a little rubber blanking plug. You'll get a little rubber sort of cover with a sort of metal. With a metal screw. What you do is you have to screw it in at the back of the head unit because it's an earthen like a screw basically. You screw it in the back of the head unit and put the rubber plug on so it doesn't earth out on your car, otherwise you can risk an electrical fire. And then after that, it should be just a case of plugging it in and away you go. If you find that your head unit's losing its memory, it may require switch. Well, it won't require a switch live. All you do is there's a yellow and red wire. You just pull out the bullet connectors, swap them around, and that should do it. That should give you your relevant memory connection for your car. So, sorry that video was not fully DIY, but hopefully it should give you a brief overview. There is pictures on the internet which I'll find a couple of links for, and after that, that should be it. You should have a working head unit.